I will be trying to win the Champions League with the oldest team. So the oldest average team is actually Inter Milan, with an average age of 31 in their starting 11. That's old. But we have taken over Inter Milan, and now they've given us 5 seasons to complete this challenge. But it definitely won't be as easy as it sounds, because there are some rules. We can only use players over the age of 30, so we have to get rid of all the players under 30 years old, and we can't sign any new players under the age of 30 either, so everyone has to be over 30. That's the rule. But all these current players we have under 30 right now, we actually get to sell. We have only this summer transfer window to sell them, and if we fail to sell any, then we have to release them after. So let's try and get the most money out of these and sell as many as we can. We're starting with only $41 million, so we definitely need a lot more. Let's get to selling. And the first offer is for Lautaro Martinez, but it's a swap deal, and I can't take Arda Güler because he's under 30, so we will reject this first offer. Now Manchester City is coming in with a good offer for DeMarco, which we will accept. Liverpool wants our Bastoni. Let's try and get a little more money for him, because why not? I'll also accept this Esposito deal, and the first player leaving us is DeMarco. He's going for 75 million, and this is a big offer from Arsenal for Nicolo Barella. Let's try and get more money for him as well. Juventus wants our Thuram. Let's just accept. Liverpool has their final offer for Bastoni, which we will just accept. And it's the same with Arsenal. I will also accept their deal. And the next player leaving us is Esposito for 13 million. And then Thuram leaves us for around 87 million. We have also sold Martinez for 8 million. And then Bastoni leaves us for 131 million. Fratesi is gone for 42 million. And Bisek is going for 14 million. Boni to City for around 32 million. Dumfries is going to Madrid for around 52 million. And Lautaro Martinez now gets a huge offer from PSG, which we will have to accept. Carlos Augusto is gone for 40 million, and Palacios for 3 million. And Lautaro Martinez ends up leaving us for 135 million. So that's actually all we could sell in time. Now we have to release all players under the age of 30, and this is what the team looks like after all players under 30 years old have gone. We obviously have some fillers, but they will get removed after we buy some players. We have 673 million to spend. So basically unlimited money because old players are cheap. But let's get to buying because we need a new attack and a whole new bench basically. So let's get going. So the first player we've decided to buy is actually Harry Kane for 144 million. Then we've gone with Lewandowski to partner up with him for around 39 million. Lukaku will be joining the bench for 50 million. And Ronaldo is also coming there for 25 million. Joshua Kimmich as a midfielder signing for 125 million. Bruno Fernandes also joined the midfield for 110 million, and João Cancelo for the right back for 40 million. Van Dijk for the defense for around 50 million only, and Rulli as a bench keeper for 15 million only. So we still have 75 million to spend. We realistically need one more good full back and one more bench defender. So let's see what we can get. So I've now gone with Andrew Robertson for left back for 25 million, and Fabian Schär as our final signing this summer for only 20 million as well. So this is what the final team looks like for this first season. It's pretty good and old. But the thing about old players is that they will drop in rating very quickly, so we will need to refresh the team as much as we can every season. But for now, I'm very happy with this first team. Imagine we go out and win the Champions League like this. Well, let's just see how we do in season 1. So we're at the end of the first season. Have we done well? Well, we did actually win the Serie A, so that's amazing. But we lost in the Champions League semi-finals, so we actually came close, but just not enough. So this is our team for the second season. As you can see, it's already declining rapidly, especially in the defense. We've also lost Sommer due to retirement, so that's really not good. But we do need to improve our defense. But we can't afford to sell any players because we don't have any squad depth. We get around 132 million to spend this season, so that's not even that much. But I think we should be able to do something. So let's see what we can do. So first player I've decided to buy is actually Mancini. He's 84 rated and he has just turned 30. So that means that he will stay at his rating for a few seasons, which is something we definitely need. And I've signed him for 45 million, so that's an okay deal. I've then gone ahead and signed another center back, this time Giménez. He's around 31 years old, so he will also not decline that fast. And he's joining us for around 27 million, which leaves us with 60 million. And now I've decided to sign a new goalkeeper. This will be Ederson. He's 32 years old and 85 rated. Goalkeepers tend to stay at their rating for longer, so he's a long-term signing for us for $40 million. And the last $20 million I've decided to spend on Ferland Mendy because we could need a left back. So our team has improved a little again. The only place I'm really worried about is our attack. Lewandowski is getting really old. He's now 37 years old, and Harry Kane is 33, so they will definitely drop in rating, especially Lewandowski. But that's a problem for next season. I think for now, let's just simulate the second season and see how we do. Okay, we're now at the end of the season. And wait, it's 2026. It's a new year. Yet you're still not subscribed? Please help me get to 400,000. Anyways, Inter Milan got third place this time, so not quite as good. They did make it through the Champions League phase. They then defeated OGC Nice in the playoffs and even beat Atletico Madrid in the round of 16, but they lost to Manchester City in the quarterfinals, so it's another failure. But we're now in the third season. I think we lost Ronaldo and Fabian Schär to retirement, so that's not good. But our team does look somewhat okay still. Our midfield is really strong. Our defense is solid, but our attack is declining. We do have around 95 million to spend, so I think we can definitely do something with that. But let's just see what we can do to improve this team. So the first player I've decided to go with this season is a new striker, one that's only 31 years old and still world class. And that's, of course, Guirassy. Amazing striker. Will stay at his rating, and he only cost us 60 million, so that's very good. I've then decided to go with yet another defender. This time, it's the beast Rudiger. He is a little older, around 34, so he will drop in rating fast, but he only cost us 20 million, so that's why. And the last player I've bought with the last 15 million is a bench right back, and that's Dani Carvajal, because we really need one, and he cost us 15 million, so only 3 signings this season. But the good news is no one is retiring at the end of the season, so we get to keep everyone, and maybe we can sell a few players next season to make some more money. But let's see how we do in season 3 first, because we might actually complete the challenge. Okay, this time they did win the Serie A again, so that's good. They even won the Italian Super Cup as well. They did badly in the Champions League phase, but still made it through. They then beat Leverkusen in the playoffs, but just lost to Barcelona in the round of 16, so we still haven't been able to complete the challenge. But we're now at season 4, and Ederson has somehow actually grown in rating, which is insane. And the rest of the team also looks really great still for the most part. I think I will try to sell Harry Kane to see how much we can get out of him. We also have 93 million this season, so let's see what we can do. And we've got an offer for Harry Kane. Arsenal wants him, and they're offering 120 million almost. Yeah, I'm definitely going to accept that. Villa has also offered for him, even more actually, 124 million. That's insane, but I will also accept that. And he does leave us. We finally actually sell a player, and it ends up being Arsenal getting him for around 118 million. So that actually means we get 211 million in total to spend on this team. We definitely need a new striker, a bit better defense, and some bench midfielders. So let's see what we can do. So the first player I've decided to buy is actually a new striker for the team already. I've gone with Thuram back to Inter Milan because he's 85 rated, but he's like 30 years old now, so still very young, and he won't decline for now. And he cost us 65 million only, which is a steal basically. I've then gone with a strong center back now, Jonathan Tah. He's 87 rated and only 31 years old. He will stay at the top for a very long time, and he cost us only 50 million, which is a great price for him. I've then also signed Mittelstadt for left back, also a decent young, refreshed left back, and he cost us 30 million. Rabiot is our next signing, mainly for the bench, but he could also get in the starting 11 maybe, but he also cost us around the 30 million mark. And then the final player is a center back signing. This time, it's the Pavard. He's 32 years old and 83 rated, so he will stay solid for the final 2 seasons. So that's our final signing, and he cost us 35 million. So this is what the team looks like for season 4, and it's genuinely really solid. I think this is the best team we've had overall in this video, so I think we might have a chance now. But let's just simulate the 4th season and see how we do. So we're at the end of the 4th season. Have we done it? Well, we did win the Serie A yet again. We've made it through the Champions League phase. We then beat Ajax in the playoffs and even defeated Porto in the round of 16. But then we lost to Dortmund in the quarterfinals. Damn, this is really tough. And we only have 1 final season left to complete the challenge. The team is declining a bit overall. I do think we need to sell at least 1 player and use that money for the whole team. We do get 166 million, so that's good already. But let's see who we can sell. We've gotten a huge offer for Bruno Fernandes from Brentford. They're offering 98 million, so I'm accepting that instantly. And Bruno Fernandes has been sold. Brentford got him, and we got an extra 98 million from that. So we get 264 million to spend now on this team. Let's just go shopping. And the first player bought us Frankie de Jong for 70 million. I've then bought McTominay for 50 million. Ruben Dias is joining us for around 64 million. And I've gone with Ben White for right back for 25 million. Bremer at center back for 50 million, which leaves us with 5 million left. And those 5 million have been spent on Onana, the greatest goalkeeper of all time. For the bench, of course. And damn, bro. Oh my days. This team looks good, especially considering every single player is over the age of 30. If we were going to win the Champions League, then this is our best chance now, in the 5th and final season. So let's see if we have done it. So we've now reached the end of the season, the moment of truth. Have we done it? Well, they didn't win the Serie A, but that's not the important part. In the league phase of the Champions League, they barely made it through. That's crazy, but damn. They instantly lost to Atalanta in the playoffs. What an anticlimactic end to the video.